pull up with a mask. Protect myself from wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold the wrong when I sneeze. Allergy, 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 allergy. Mama business like a Marlon Sugar. I'm still kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low, but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold, I was really outside. Lord told me read, so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can bring visions to life. Organically, I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That chocolate or body. Darling, if you know up, you cannot get GGG. Allergy, 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 allergy,
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Athletics. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. Partner, you don't see a lot of these so-called finesse pitchers in the sport today, but these are two of the best around, really crafty.
Yeah, and there's a level of appreciation when you talk about how these guys are so consistent and they go out there, they know what they want to do, and they don't deviate from the plan. Even when they get into a little bit of trouble, they're able to make the pitches and stay out of the big inning.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now, and towing the slab in this one, number 31. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Babe Ruth.
Well, his teammates keep feeding him, and he keeps on eating. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs, and he's become a go-to guy you want to see at the plate. If you root for this team, he's the guy you want up there with runners on base right now.
Here's Andres Gimenez. Today, a significant day in Major League Baseball. It is Lou Gehrig Day throughout the majors as we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game. And as well, we raise awareness for ALS. Knocks it down. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Personally, Lou Gehrig Day means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim Sheehy. And you're talking about a disease that is 100% fatal, and the average lifespan for
I like how they talk about
ALS
stuff.
is just between
Announcing
2 and
guys.
5 years. One of the other important pieces as far as raising awareness for ALS is that it is necessary to raise money not just for research but also for patient care. The average out-of-pocket cost for somebody with ALS is $250,000. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Renfroe in position, hauls it in for the out. 2 away now.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Babe Ruth.
2 down, bases empty. And now here is Babe Ruth.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization, who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Fly ball down the line. Henderson moves under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill in this one, Catfish Hunter. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Ricky Henderson, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Henderson working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Line drive, caught. And time now to check out the A's lineup. One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, we don't see situational hitting as that art as much as we used to, because guys are slugging the ball, they're hitting it over the fence. But when you see a team that has the ability to shorten up, hit behind runners, and go first to third or first to home, man, that just adds to the element of what you're able to do in other ways with the bat. So opposing pitcher better not walk anybody or give them free base runners, because these guys know what to do when men are on.
One out, base is empty. The next offering misses. And that is ball 1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Varsho under it. Out number 2. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. That's a ball. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started, and here's the veteran outfielder, Adam Dunn. Rom, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Just missed. And that one fouled off. And now the count is even.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. He's been a great free agent sign. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Second inning here, no score. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting sixth, catcher, number 56.
And next for Toronto, Russell Martin. 1 for 4 in Sunday's game. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, stepping in the long ball threat, Jason Giambi. Giambi recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Hunter back to work.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Swing and a miss, and a count even at 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Now Mark McGwire fought off foul. One down, base is empty.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate, second in the American League in home runs. Up the middle. Onto O'Hearn. And Renfroe is retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of him there. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That one fouled off. Comes up empty.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Now it's Paul DeJong up to the plate. Just missed. Fouled off down the right side. Nasty pitch right there. And the count 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Dalton Varsho in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering upstairs. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. 9 straight retired here to start the game. No score. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now here's the A's catcher, Javier Lopez. Gets him to chase after that one. Lopez launched a homer in his most recent game. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Johnny Damon at the plate now, and that's inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Tua, runner on the move, and he pops up the bunt. Brings it in. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 5.
Jacob Wilson getting ready to hit. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
20.
Swing and a ball popped up. McGuire gets under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Andres Gimenez.
Now it's the second baseman, Andres Gimenez. Flied to right his first time. And that misses. Ball 1. 4th inning underway, no score. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Pounding ball here, rolls foul. And the pitch. That to right. Renfroe getting an angle on it. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. And now the DH, Babe Ruth, scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And that's in there for strike 1. And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Down in order go the Blue Jays. And we're still knotted at 0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Rickey Henderson.
Rickey Henderson.
And there's a foul ball.
You know, these A's, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
DeYoung throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the second baseman. Fly to center his first time. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Way inside, gets out of the way. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone. By the time it got to the plate, people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Chapman gets a piece there. Two out, space is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Adam Dunn.
And a foul ball.
Well, these Jays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss, and he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And now, Ryan O'Hearn. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The Blue Jays hitless so far in the game. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now that number.
And now the
58.
catcher comes up to hit. Russell Martin. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Lifted in the air, right field. Renfroe sizes this one up, and that is that. Halfway through this one, still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's a big power threat. Jason Giambi. Giambi goes 6 feet 3 inches, more than 1,500 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
You know, these Athletics just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And here is Mark McGwire. He's 0 for 1. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Tap foul at the plate.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And a curve is down and in. Giambi on at first. Nobody out. Swings through that one for strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swung on, belted. On a dead sprint, racing back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. He leaves the yard to right, and that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Hunter Renfroe, the next to hit. This one in the air, right field. Rios settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting.
Next up for the
Number
A's,
18.
Javier Lopez. Reached on an infield single his first time. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Johnny Damon
Now
up next for the
batting.
A's.
Number 23.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right
No ball,
here.
2 strikes.
Definitely pounding him away.
Look out!
Hey, that ball
And
hit
it
him.
hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he
Now
hit him.
batting.
Now it's
Number
the
5.
shortstop, Jacob Wilson. He's 0 for 1. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
In the dirt, but kept close.
0-2 is the count.
In the air, right field, Rios. On his way over, he's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The A's with a 2-run blast as the A's are on top. Back after this on the show. And we're back.
Leading
Start of the
off for
6th,
Toronto,
John Sciambi
right
with Chris
fielder,
Singleton.
number
And leading
15.
off, Alex Rios. Check swing, called strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Paul DeYoung next up for the Blue Jays. And ball 1.
That's inside.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Late.
I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
One down, base is empty.
Nope, that's foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. So he's perfect through 6. It's the A's 2 and the Jays nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Rickey Henderson. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time. And he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
On to O'Hearn. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter. Both 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Strike 1.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
This to third. Molitor gets it to first. That's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the A's 2 and the Jays nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 20.
And he pumps it a strike. I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at-bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground, and it gets through. Just like that, the perfect game is gone. So the perfect game bid comes to an end, and now we'll see what he's got left in the tank and how they'll play it on the mound moving forward. But Singy, he's been a lot of fun to watch in this one.
Yeah.
The tag, and got him at second.
Kind of a tough lead for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, trying to get into scoring position. But if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
The 1-0. Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. I thought it was slow, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
And now to the plate. Here. And that one fouled off. There's a line drive to left field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
Now batting, left fielder.
And now for the Jays, Adam Dunn, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball there. With the tying run at the plate, here the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now it doesn't strikeouts for him in this one. So that does it, but not before they find a way to spoil the perfect game. It's the A's 2 and the Jays nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sean Reed-Foley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one ripped, and a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Giambi gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Ball 2.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
The count is full.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-0.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now here is Hunter Renfroe. He swings and fouls one off. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here the bottom of the 7th. That one blasted deep to right, ranging back. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able
to...
Jorge Lopez into the game.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and
out towards right center. That's well struck. And this one looks like trouble. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Johnny Damon up next for the A's. That one lifted to left. Dunn in position. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's.
Number 5.
Fought off foul. The A's looking to add another. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Henderson, the next to hit, takes ball one. Inside, and it hit him.
First base.
It's kind of funny. Players tend to run to first base a lot quicker after getting hit by a curveball compared to a fastball.
1 for 3. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look, Ricky runs. Swing and a miss. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Tag, and he's out. Trying to get back, and that will end the inning. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 8th inning coming up. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Now batting, number 56.
Now the catcher up to hit, Russell Martin. His righty-lefty splits there. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Goes down looking. Alex Rios next up for the Blue Jays. And that one pulled foul. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, you know, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Henderson on the move. But it's the center fielder who gets there. 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
DeYoung in the box again. Takes a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a play... that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Blue Jays held in check. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit.
Now pitching for
Back
Toronto.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jimmy Garcia.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Swing and a foul straight back. Now one
ball,
miss.
1 strike.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
To the right side, Jimenez slings to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And here is Matt Chapman, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, bases empty. Jason Giambi up next for the A's. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Action in the pen down there. Chad Green up and throwing. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. On to first. Oh. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. We go to the 9th, and now it's Dalton Varsho.
Center fielder Dalton Varsho.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, like the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Hard hit right side to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning, but being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
And that one is lifted in the air. Henderson and makes the grab, and there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. So up next for Toronto, Andres Gimenez, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And that'll do it. The A's get a shutout on the mound.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
5-0 the final in this one. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
Trust the vibe when it's the fly sinister, Philly certified finisher, the prime minister, and God's image, the monument.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for a new one. I guess what they say about the mind kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. New watch, the color just spoke to me. Hurt within the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. One classic taking my coat from me. I blast it, throw his shit. On the dope for me. Locally, I be low skis. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more. Them poppy seeds. Mini tiny mommy, all she say is me. No poppy seed. Harley can speak no English.